Well, hello, my air signs. I am just setting up this morning and getting your readings going. It's going to be for July 13th through the end of the month. So the reason why I did it this way is yesterday, if you watched my full moon reading, you would have learned a lot about what's going on at the end of the month. However, air signs, we're going to see what's going on with you for the rest of the month. So July 13th was full moon. So we have energies really strong and heavy for the first 3 days. However, those energies with the full moon and the planets that are going around, always changing, excuse me. However, the full moon energies are for about 3 days more. So the 16th, 17th, they start dissipating. However, we've got a lot of things going on up there with the planets. So it's creating this tug of war, like I put in the description, but it's also creating us to have more connections, because Mercury and Jupiter and Neptune are really doing a lot up there with other planets, but a lot going on with those three planets. So, and we've got the Neptune retrograde. If you haven't watched that video, I am going to be updating every month on the Neptune retrograde because it's a long retrograde and it is going to affect everybody. So watch that video and go and see what that's all about and how it's affecting you right now. And then definitely going to go into just a bunch of different energies here. There's just so much going on up there right now. But just watch the full moon and you'll get to learn a lot about what's happening for the next 2-3 weeks. All right. So we're going to actually go into the reading right now. For those of you that are brand new, welcome. My name's Patty. I am an intuitive. And I do not really need the cards. Trust me, I don't need the cards, but the cards actually give me scenarios and things that are happening in your lives and to see what's playing out and how it's playing out. So for the Aries, for my Aquarius, Geminis, and Libras, see what's going on. I do have coaching, and also I do one-on-one transitional coaching. So you can always go to my website, even under Get Balance 2020 or Divine Warrior Intuitive, my website. All right. Nothing new coming up, guys. Going back to work, starting tomorrow. Had a couple days off, extra days off that I got some house cleaning done. Oh, lovely, right? All right. It's a lot of fun. Seems to, you take your days off, and all you do is chores. So you're working when you're not working, right? Okay. And for those that are new, what I'm doing here is I'm pulling a card. This is divine driven. So therefore, divine has his own card. Divine is energy. Divine is guiding, taking care of, protective, orchestrating, everything like that. That's his card. We have the current energy, future energy. Okay. And then we're going to go into the reading. So the divine is basically saying sacred reverence. This is the number, let's see, 7. So it's the number 3. And this is definitely about the key. Not only where is the key? I mean, what doors are you opening? What are you not opening? This is about something for your heart, what your heart really wants. Again, this is the full moon energies. Definitely, definitely. Something that you want to grow into a positive manner. This is about what your heart and what you are unlocking. And if you watched that video, we talk about the stirring the pot and what burns on the bottom, it stays stuck on the bottom, that kind of a thing. You want to make sure that that key is unlocking the best doors that you can. People say, well, I don't want to do something wrong. I don't want to do something that I shouldn't be doing. Nobody does. However, sometimes the world gets in the way. The noise gets in the way. The low vibrations get in the way. The low frequencies get in the way, rather than just using our own self of being. The way to know if you're on the right path is sit in a quiet place or continue to sit in a quiet place. There's no noise in my house while everybody's gone. Love it because I can hear divine more. I can feel and all that kind of stuff. So you really need to know which way you're going. Okay. What doors are you going to unlock? All right. current energy, the ringmaster of scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, details. This is that Mercury, Neptune, Saturn energy trying to get you to pay attention to all the details. And we talk about this with the full moon and the energies through the next full moon, because full moon to full moon, those energies. So the thing is that we want to have that clear vision. How do we get that? We have to put our active listening ears on. And this is the number 9. This is in the forefront, guys. You have to look at the details, the facts, the absolute truths. This is a time when you do your research. Where is the research coming from? And are you paying attention to that discernment, that intuition? Again, we're going back to your heart, your spirit, your soul of what it really, really wants. And I can't make this up. The future energy, details, details, details. This is going to help you in that tug of war. It's the number 7. It's about self-improvement. It's about self-moving forward. It's about moving forward in a manner that you really, really need to focus in on the details. Some people just want to skip over. Some people want to just jump a step. We can't do that if you're trying to either figure out your marriage. I heard the word marriage and that came out first. Whatever, if you're brand new into marriage, the only way you're going to get to the details is really communicate that Mercury energy that is happening. This energy between Mercury and Saturn, trying to create some confusion, but there is about stability there and where it's becoming stable. So definitely details about the marriage, that's all about communication. Should not have to yell at each other, should not have to cuss each other out, should not have to tell each other bad things or bad names, that kind of a thing. Have an effective communication video out, and that, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but it is a really good video to at least start from. I've taken several communication courses and in that kind of a thing, and really important. And you will then hone in on the details. Now, if you're in a marriage, there's also one out, is love and marriage, the 5 love languages. I've got another video out like that. Definitely, if you're trying to understand your partner, really, really good video. All right, there's lots of videos out there, but it's about the 5 love languages, but and also the 8 different types of love that you might be going through. All right, I am using a new deck here in a minute. It is like the Weight Rider, however, it's vintage. I love it already. I just love it. Am I upside down? No. Okay. I always have to make sure I'm not upside down. Hang on. I'm back in my office, guys, for a minute. My daughter's on vacation. She's off enjoying life after working her buns off. So I got my office back for a minute. Okay. I just don't like the setup in here right now. I liked it the old way, but we got to share. We got to share. Okay, so let's see what we got going on. My Aquarius, my Libras, my Geminis, my air signs. Again, this is about checking in with your details. Clear vision, okay, because we have the energies of, what planet is that? I completely forgot. I think it's not Jupiter. Pluto. So we have this thing about dreams right now. We want to build our dreams. We want to build our aspirations. We want to build things, something to keep moving forward, because we are looking towards the future. Okay, in the center of your reading is the 3 of Wands. We are looking towards the future. We're not there yet. We can see it in the horizon, but we're not there yet. Remember, following the steps. We got to follow the steps. You skip a step, you might put yourself back. Because we have the Queen of Wands, Mercury energy in here. And the Queen of Wands is about paying attention to listening ears, details, and everything. Something's not working out right now, and that's just because you got to pay attention to what your spirit and your heart are saying. Divine is saying what key. Apparently the key that you're putting in the door is not the right key. Why is it not the right key? It's probably because you're using your own noggin to figure something out. You got to ask divine and spirit, and ask deep in your soul what is right. You already got the answer. You just keep coming to tarot to find it, to just get a sign to clarify it. You don't need to come to clarify it at tarot. You can actually figure it out yourself with your intuition and your spirit and your divine. So something's not right. There is opportunity coming up, but there's always opportunity. And what that opportunity is coming up to is to release a lot of stress, release a lot of burden, to take the load off, to help you in that sense. Somebody's got trust issues, though, because of the past. Somebody has been betrayed, somebody's been lied to, somebody's cheated, somebody has done something that you are creating your own turmoil because of this mistrust. So when we go into anything, it's a brand new anything. Every day is brand new. It's how you look at whatever it is you're doing. Again, the details. In what manner are you working with, from high vibration or low vibration? If you're working from low vibration, just say, you know what? I'm just not going to trust anybody anymore. I'm just not going to trust, blah, blah, blah. Because you know what? It never works out. It never happens. Because this is the energy you're putting out. This is that law of attraction that you keep putting out. So you have to switch that energy around, and it releases that burden, because you'll see that the whole energy shifts and change. Just say, you know what? I really had a bad relationship with so-and-so. I'm not going to treat this person, this new person, with mistrust, because maybe that person is very, very loyal. Okay. This is something that you really have to get over. I got a hair just tickling me all over. So I don't know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, I don't know which one of you is going through this right now, but your future depends on it. Please look at the full moon. Look at these energies of the Neptune retrograde, all these things that are happening. You would be really, really surprised, because energy just moves. It's always changing, never stopping. That's the same as us. The thing is that you have to pay attention to what is going on in the energies, because you can actually fix, repair, restore, be protected, know what's happening, sort of have your own sixth sense, and it will happen. Trust me, it will happen. It's called your intuition. Okay. So towards the end of next week, we've got, again, that trust issue that somebody needs to work on. And your challenge card, you got 9s and 10s and 3s here. You've got 7s, a bunch of 2 9s and a 10 and some 3s. This is about moving forward, acknowledging where you're at. The 9 of Pentacles is a beautiful card. You just can't see it. Somebody cannot see it. Again, we are not quite there yet, but it's in the horizon. It's there. If you look, he's looking to the horizon. He is saying, okay, I'm not there yet, but I'm going to get there. So when you get there, that's when this burden and this stress gets released. Now, if you have to let go of something, you have to, again, we're going back to the details of everything. Details, 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 details. Really paying attention, not to your own understanding, because you'll lie to yourself. A lot of the times, we lie to ourselves over and over and over again. And why do I say that? Because it's very, very true. We look at the details and we say, oh, let me give you an example. I'll give you one from me. This just happened not too long ago. I had a friend for 3 years. Actually, we were in a relationship. It went friend. I thought he needs to heal. He needs to whatever. And he kept coming back as, I just don't want a relationship. I want friends. But they all seem to be female friends, right? I'm like, okay. And at first, I talked to him and it's like, okay, I get it, because he's been hurt. He needs to heal, blah, blah, blah. So 3 years in, he's like, I still want friends. But why are you asking these other females around and having them travel to you if that's what you really want? The energies in his words and his actions. Pay attention to this, guys. If the words are not matching the actions and your energies and intuition are telling you something is off, it's off. So I could see in his soul, because when you look into somebody's eyes, if you're an empath, you can see their soul. is that he's not being honest with himself or me. Now, whether he's doing it because of fear, whether he wants his cake and eat it too, I don't know. But if that's happening to somebody, ooh, these are so slippery. If that's happening to somebody that you know or yourself, really pay attention. That's a big red flag. Because I had another male, I thought, well, you know, he tells me everything. He tells me about these other ladies and stuff. But I keep telling him, no man at our, or no woman at our age wants to just have a friendship. It's very, very, very rare. Okay. So, he just doesn't want to pay it. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. No, and he knows, he's not stupid. He knows that. So, definitely. So we'll see what happens here. But he's lying to himself. So look at the details. Pay attention to the details. I could see that he's lying to himself and me, but he's like trying to hide it. So the thing is, pay attention to those details, the red flags that keep popping up that your intuition is telling you. The Queen of Wands, you know, the Queen of Cups is actually for intuition, but she's definitely trying to tell you something, whether it's through body language or, you know, socializing around friends. Maybe your friends keep saying something of that nature. You got to really, really pay attention. Okay, I'm going to get a little clarification here on this future card. I'm first going to do love, and the clarification is now, I love this, the clarification gets reversed. So there is a celebration. The celebration is that there is a breakthrough, and that is a lot of us. This is the planets and the moon through the rest of the month. It's a breakthrough rest of the month. The end of the month is about breakthrough. That's if you're paying attention. Okay. Now this is about love. So somebody, again, if you watch the full moon, is contemplating and thinking way too much, is thinking rather than doing, because there's a lot of pain and hurt there that just seems to be heavy on somebody's heart. This is about love. You need to break it away. Break away from that mentality. Get that Band-Aid, rip it off, end it. If you need to end it, move on. If you need to move on, and you're like, well, Patty, that's easier said than done. Well, you got to look at the details, because you're hurting. Most people are hurt themselves because they hang on to something that's already dead and gone. Okay. So, not saying that everybody's relationship is dead and gone. It means that there is a mentality that has to change. Again, this is the Neptune, Saturn, this is Moon, this is Jupiter, this is Pluto, all moving in. This is that tug of war, but I love him. I want to stay with him. Why? He's not supporting you emotionally, physically, whatever. You've got to work on it, or you need to get therapy. You know, there is nothing wrong with coaching, couples coaching, anything of that nature, because somebody definitely is still playing that card of victim mentality, or putting the blame. Oh, I heard that. Thank you. I'm putting the blame on somebody else all the time. Energy vampire, another video for the channel. So I'd say with this love relationship, it will turn around. It's going to create a lot of opportunity for you and a lot of good things, abundance to come, but you gotta pay attention to what your heart is telling you, not what the noise of everybody external telling you. You have to pay attention to your intuition, the discernment, and the details. They're both details. Current and future energy for the rest of the month is pay attention to the details. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and do career, get clarification on the clear, because we're looking at the future here. Are these upside down? No. Gosh. Somebody's taking more than they're giving, or somebody is always offering, and somebody's just a taker. There's not enough balance here. So the thing is, with your career, if you're not balanced in the things that you need to do right now, you want to go ahead and maybe think about what career or job you're in. We talked about this in the full moon, a difference between a job and a career. Okay, getting all these cards. I keep looking because I know I turned all the cards up right to start with, but you're getting things that you got. Also the Nine of Pentacles again in reverse. So somebody's not seeing these opportunities again. Somebody is not seeing it. Doesn't matter if you can see it, but whatever you feel and move on that is going to be positive and bring you joy, that's the way to go. Okay, you can't see it, but all these beautiful things, whether that you believe in, you know, oh, I want to buy a house, or I just want some peace, I just want to go sit on a lake, you know, success to some people is not the same as to everybody. Success can be mean a lot about a person's whatever they want, whether it's their health, their family, money, fame, whatever it is to you, that's what success is. Okay. But you can't see it right now because it's being in the works. Divine is working behind the scenes, but he is working if you've got the right key in the right door. If you don't have the right key in the right door, it's going to be really hard. You're going to not like it. You're going to hate it. It's going to be depressing. There's going to be more anxiety and everything like that. And that's when you really need to decide if this is for you. Okay, so whatever career or job you're in, you have to really decide this is for you. Now, somebody at their job maybe did something they didn't like, sort of stabbed them in the back, said that they were going to be there and then they're not, or took a project, or stole somebody's idea, that kind of a thing. And you didn't know, it was sort of just caught, all of a sudden caught, like pulled out from under the rug. It's like, wow, you didn't expect that. Okay, so that person might be a separation at your work as well. You stay away from that because that's low vibrational. People that do that are very worldly, very earthly, not healthy. Anybody who lies, cheats, steals, very broken, need to be healed in that sense. So for your career, guys, whoever that is, definitely really have to look at what you're doing right now. It may seem like a burden to change a job or to move into a different career, depending where you're at, but it is not. It's again, opening a new door, an opportunity for something to grow. Here's what you have to do when you're looking in your career though. This is the center of your energy, is to be looking a year down the road, where are you going to be with this career? 5 years down the road, where are you going to be with this career? 10 years down the road, where are you going to be with this career? Where do you want to be? That's what's going on right now. Figuring out the details before you quit or move. Okay, because the death card is about separation. Death card is about leaving something. The death card is about something ending, something beginning. Okay, so it's the number 13, which becomes the number 4 in numerology, becoming more stable. So the number 13 maybe not be as stable. However, the number 4 is stable, growing a new foundation. Okay, I don't know what that is for you. All right. But air signs, this is your reading for July 13th through the end of July. Please watch the full moon. Please watch the Neptune retrograde. This will all make sense even better for you. And if you want to see your individual signs, please comment in the comments below which sign you are and what you would like to see. I mean, just comment your sign and I'll know that you guys want that reading. I'm doing only signs, air signs, fire signs, water, and earth right now, just because time, but I really want to get you guys readings. So, and I still am running my job and coaching sessions. So I'm a little bit busy at the moment. However, I miss you guys so much, so that's why I'm back. All right. Please walk in absolute truth and love, and I will see you on your next reading. Remember to comment what sign you are, and I will do a sign or a reading for that sign. All right, take care. Love you guys.